This episode of T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects podcast was recorded on the evening of April 14th, 2013. It was edited and released on April 15th, 2013. On April 15th, starting at 2:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 3 explosions occurred in Boston, Massachusetts, 2 of which happened at the Boston Marathon. At this time, as I record this disclaimer, there are 2 reported dead and 28 injured. Some are critical, some are amputees. First of all, we want to express our well wishes and send our prayers to all those who are affected by this tragedy. Secondly, we want to thank all of our men and women who protect us daily. Whether you are stateside or you are overseas, you are the backbone of the United States of America. And without you, we would not survive. Thank you for all that you do for us. And now, on with the program.
Warning. The following podcast may be unsuitable for children. It contains explicit language and strong sexual content. Parental discretion is advised.
Welcome back. We are back on the air after 2 weeks of hiatus. Welcome to the T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects podcast show. I am T-Hat, your host, and I am joined in the studio to my left with Heather. What's up, Heather?
What's up, Travis?
What's going on in your world this week?
It rotates.
It rotates. Do you have a special announcement you'd like to make?
I'm getting married.
Heather is getting married downtown here in Lincoln, Illinois.
Yeah. On July 27th.
At a park.
Yeah, the Fountain Park.
The Fountain Park. Scully Park. And I just got a Facebook message.
It's our buddy Lucas.
Our buddy Lucas. Oh. God almighty.
It sounds like we're being
Stop it!
invaded over here.
To my
Well, we know it's not North Korea.
Oh
yeah.
We'll get into that later on. To my right, I have JR. JR, what's going on with you this week?
What's up, everybody? Not a hell of beans. Just,
Okay, that does me a lot of good.
trying to stay out of trouble, like Ninja.
Okay,
He
is there...
shared strawberry shortcake with me.
That is remarkable.
That's hot.
That is hot. We can't say that's hot. We have to put the is in between because Paris Hilton has not trademarked the is. So that is hot.
That's hot.
Shut up. Anyway. JR.
Paris Hilton can go suck a big one.
She
Right,
did.
it does.
Oh yeah, that's right. One
That's
night in
the
Paris.
porno.
I watched that, by the way, and it was retarded.
It was
Wasn't
That-
my type of porn.
That was a horrible
about
sex
as
tape.
bad as
That wasn't even worth renting.
the
You spent... Whoa, hold the fuck on. You spent
I
money
rent,
on
yes,
that? Why?
because it was a dumb bitch moment.
I would agree with that. A dumb bitch moment.
I,
I saw the Ray J Kim Kardashian tape for free and I vomited.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Now you're not missing much.
Did you watch it too?
It's lame.
I'll leave that at that.
JR, so what's going on in your world this week? We
He
will try
loves
this
me.
again.
I am just trying to find something worth talking about on the sports aspect of the show.
He loves me and he's upset I'm getting married.
Oh yeah, I'm upset.
Well, since JR spilled the beans on that, we do have a few new segments on the show that we will be discussing later. So, Heather, let's talk about this wedding of yours.
Yes,
So, whose idea was it to get married in the park in the middle
Mine.
of summer?
mine.
You know you're going to be sweating your ass off, right?
Yeah, and my dress is camouflage.
Camouflage?
Yeah.
You can't see her.
What? I'm a redneck hillbilly bitch.
Let me guess, you're gonna have.
I'm marrying a podunker for God's sake.
Let me guess, you're gonna.
Hang on. So, is he going to have a shotgun at the wedding? That would be so hot.
I don't know, but we can arrange
Are
that.
you gonna have camo rings too?
No, I've got pictures of my rings, but I want to do the whole camo thing. I'm into the camo.
What you should do is he should have a shotgun, and then when you guys say "I do," before the pastor or the priest, whoever you have officiate the wedding, before he says,
My best friend's dad.
Oh wow. Before he says you can kiss your bride, he should shoot the trees and have the birds all fly everywhere. That would be hot.
Why? So they can shit on everybody?
Yeah.
That is true camouflage, people. Bird shit.
Yes.
And
Yes,
duct
it is.
tape.
And nasty at that.
Bird shit and duct tape.
Bird shit and duct tape. So how did the proposal go down?
I asked him.
That's
Kind of.
kind of. Like, what do you mean?
Well, see, it all happened about 5 years ago before he went to prison.
Oh, nice.
Every good story starts with before he went to prison. Continue.
We were doing good and things, and he went to prison for 5 years, and we were supposed to get married before that, and he got out, and like we were talking, and apparently in his eyes we never broke up, even though I was with about 2 or 3 other people. Nah.
Does he know about those 2 or 3 other people?
Oh, yup. He sure does, and I've got one of them tattooed across my back.
Oh, wow. I bet he's never going to ask you to bend over ever again.
I'm supposed to cover it.
Is he paying for it?
Yup.
Well, he better.
He thinks I'm going to cover it with his name, but I'm not going.
Do you
If
really?
I have a done bitch moment once, you must believe I'm not going to brand myself again a second time, no matter if I'm married or not.
Yeah.
The first time was dumb and retarded, and I did it because, you know, girls do stupid shit
Yeah.
for love. And that's exactly why the guy wanted me to put his name on my back, so that when I was getting hit from behind, they could see his name.
I guess he had a self-conscious, or not self-conscious, but
His ego was the
His
size
ego-
of the world, I'm telling you. He
His
thinks he's
ego
God's
was
gift.
probably...
And his bitch can keep my name out of her motherfucking mouth, because I'm telling you what, I must taste good because it's constantly there.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, wow.
I would never fucking put a woman's name on tattooed on me.
Yes, you will.
No.
Your daughter.
If I have a kid, that's one thing.
So don't sit there and say you'll never put a female's name on you.
I mean, like a woman I date or marry, if I choose to get married.
JR, you're never going to get married. I've come to that realization. You won't even be boyfriend and girlfriend. So it's whatever.
If you couldn't tell, Heather and JR are exes. JR is not one of the exes that is within this 5-year period that I know of, right?
Well, that depends on boyfriend and girlfriend or sexually.
I'm talking boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, no, not boyfriend and girlfriend.
I don't care about sexually.
Although, if you want to count the times where he claimed...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
We
not going
won't-
to get on that subject. We're
Yeah,
not
we
gonna
won't
touch
go there.
Anywho.
Anyway,
Oh.
let's, for the sake of conversation,
Ha.
this guy
Right
that
in
you
your
were,
ears.
this guy that you were with, wanted you to tattoo his name on your back, like
And I
a
did.
tramp stamp.
It's right at my neck. It's across my back between my shoulder blades.
Okay, so he has an ego
The
bigger
size of the
than
world.
the
Right.
size of his dick.
Yeah.
Oh, that I don't know. I
I'm
don't
not
know if
saying
I
it was
want to.
small by any means.
Never mind. I opened the wrong door. So, what do I want to talk about? Can I talk about American Idol for just 1 minute before we go to
Oh
break?
God, Travis.
I know. The show has become more about the
It
judges.
needs to be done already.
The show has become, well, not about the judges per se, but more about Nicki Minaj. But underlying everything, there is a girl that's on there. Her name is Candace Glover. I'm telling you what, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, Carrie Underwood, and Candace Glover, the 4 best female singers to ever come out of that competition.
Yeah.
Seriously. I was actually able to watch her last song on Wednesday, a cover of The Cure's Love Song,
Right.
which I want to talk about that for a second because
And Travi, I'm just going to tell you right now that you lose me on this because I don't watch American Idol no more. I was so over it on the 3rd season.
so over it. Like when Fantasia won,
Yes.
Fantasia Miss I Can't Read.
Yeah.
Well, JR watches this with me.
Probably because he has no choice.
You're right, he has no choice.
Oh, shit and giggles.
But anyway, in the middle of her performance, there is like a demonic voice in the middle of the song that is like in the audio, and it screams, "Love you." I don't know if that was planned, if that was an accidental audio, or something is haunting the American Idol set. But anyway,
It's haunted.
I want to. Is it bad? I want to believe that somebody died there
Died where?
on the American Idol, in the American Idol studio where they filmed the show. Is it bad that I want to believe that somebody died there and it just haunts the performances?
Maybe.
Wouldn't that's
Now that's a whole other show.
But could you imagine if they added that element
I
in
would
it?
watch it.
I would too. That would be so.
I mean, I'd be on that.
I watch it
I'd watch it.
anyway, but that would be that would be TV go. I bet their ratings would shoot through the roof, having a ghost like mess up people's performances and like
Right.
lift Mariah's skirt on TV, show her granny panties.
How do you know she wears granny panties?
She's Mariah Carey. She's 40 freaking.
Doesn't mean she wears granny panties. I'm almost 35 and I still wear a thong. With my flabby ass hanging out. And I will be 70 still wearing a thong.
I would imagine, I've met Nick Cannon. I would imagine Nick Cannon will not let Mariah Carey wear a thong. Although I would still believe Mariah Carey wears the pants in that relationship.
Just to let you know, she makes the money. She can wear a fucking thong if she wants to. I wish a motherfucker would try to tell me what to do.
Anyway, in
Maybe that's why
my
me and JR never worked out.
in my mind, I want to think of Mariah Carey wearing granny panties. So, Mariah, in my mind, you wear granny panties. So the ghost goes and lifts Mariah's skirt on TV, and we see her white knickers.
Chases on Nikki.
Oh no, I think Nikki would talk to the ghost. People would think
I think
Nikki
she's high
is.
every time she talks.
People would think Nikki is either high or bipolar or schizophrenic. Oh my
She's
god!
something.
And I bet like Keith Urban would be so unaffected. Like, oh well, Mariah's skirt just went above her head. I'm still married to the hottest woman on earth.
Yeah.
That was sexy.
I
Or,
know.
what about Randy?
Or I don't know.
He said, "You're in it to win it."
It's sun-kissed orange, baby. Oh, look, it's got Facebook on it.
Well, thank you for the product placement.
Is that why you want the cap? Because every bottle wins?
Every bottle wins
Well,
Facebook
I just
money.
need-
Well,
Right.
I'm just telling you right now, if I'm not done with it by the time I leave here, you're not getting it back until I am.
He just wants the cap for a second.
Why, is there a code?
Yeah, there's a code to get Facebook money.
Okay, only if I don't enter it in first.
Ooh.
Ooh, possession is 9/10 of the law, baby.
JR's face just turned like the angry, like depressed cat on Facebook.
Hey, Grumpy Cat already went to war, so.
Grumpy cat. All right,
I'm
ladies
waiting
and
for his face to turn red and his ears to turn red because he's getting pissed off.
Oh, I am researching something.
No, he'll wait for now, and then when this is over with, I will never hear the end of it.
No, I'm doing some research.
You fucking bitch. I can just see it now. Okay. Next
All
segment.
right. When we come back, we're gonna go through some first world problems, and there is one that is really, I think it's more disturbing than last episode where the guy asked if it was okay to masturbate to your parents.
Why would you bring that up again? Like, I had nightmares 2 weeks ago when I went home over that question. Like, I literally had nightmares. And then I would sit there and listen and see if I could hear, like, mom and dad doing anything. And I was like, oh my God. So I put my headphones in, dude. Like,
Oh.
whoever sent that in, you scarred me for life.
But
Just saying.
there is one question.
I should fucking put the rights on that. Just saying.
Just saying.
It's redonkulous.
Hashtag just saying.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hello. How you doing?
All right. So anyway, there is a question on this week's first world problems that is more disturbing than that. I'm not sure if it's funny or if it's just really out there. Anyway, you guys decide. Stay tuned for more T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects. Welcome back to T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects. T-Hat.
What's up?
What's up, bitches? T-Hat here.
Bitches.
I have Heather and JR.
Hola.
And they're probably going to bicker and bitch amongst each other this whole episode. So you have free entertainment if I'm not enough, which I better be. Anyway, to prove that Justin Bieber is a douchebag, Justin Bieber tweeted that... No, he put it on his Facebook page, I believe. Hang on a second here. I'm bringing that article up. Justin Bieber paid a visit to the Anne Frank house in Amsterdam, the hiding place of the young Holocaust victim, who notably detailed her life from ages 13 to 15 in her diarrhea. Her diary, not diarrhea. That would be disgusting, right?
I was going to say, diarrhea.
Anne Frank has diarrhea, people. Would that make me a douchebag for saying that? Even though it's a human function, I'm sure they had diarrhea back then.
I bet.
What do you think, Heather?
I think people used to shit all over themselves.
Wouldn't you if you saw Nazis coming?
But it wasn't the singer's visit that caused commotion. Bieber, who took a private after-hours tour of the house with some of his friends and his bodyguards, wrote a questionable message in the Historic Landmarks guest book, which the organization posted on their Facebook. He wrote, "Truly inspiring to be able to come here. Anne was a great girl. Hopefully she would have been a believer." The comment, a nod to the nickname many of the Canadians' pop star fans go by, struck many as far too light for such a somber place. Over 1,000 people have commented on Anne Frank House's Facebook post since Saturday. So, question, do you think that was out of line for him to write that in the guest book?
I mean, at the beginning, it sounded like he was sincere.
Right. But do you think Anne Frank would be a Justin Bieber fan if she were that age today?
Probably most little teenagers are.
Well, okay. I guess from a certain point, I agree. And chances are World War II wouldn't be going on right now with Justin Bieber being, on the radio. I'm sure.
Why not?
Because Hitler would have killed himself far before Justin Bieber was born.
Yes.
I was waiting for it.
Sorry. Okay, my view on Justin Bieber is this. I know he's an adult, but people have been hating on him since he was 15, 16 years old.
I think they're jealous, but I don't like him either. I mean, I don't know. Haters will hate.
I am not a fan of Justin Bieber's music. However, I cannot knock his work ethic. Here in America, we tell all of our young people, work hard, you can achieve your dreams. But when somebody...
I will tell you, though, there are some times where I catch myself singing to his songs when they come on the radio. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh, baby, baby, baby.
I'd rather send him over to Afghanistan. They can keep him.
See, we would like to send you to Afghanistan.
That's my point exactly. Is we tell, here in America, we tell all of our youth, work hard, achieve your dreams. But when somebody takes our advice, we shoot him down.
No, he just makes crappy music.
Well, he makes crappy music.
He sounds better than you.
He makes crappy music, yes. But is he laughing all the way to the bank?
Sure
yes.
is.
Sure
I wish I was laughing all the way with him.
Right?
Yeah, he's laughing when he's smoking all that fucking weed.
Well, he's got the money.
Right.
If he's got the money to buy it, why not?
Fuck him if they can't take a joke.
Anyway, so, I mean, to me, it is a douchey. Because
at the beginning, he should have just left it at the beginning and let it alone. I mean, but then again, who's to say that people won't go through that book 100 years from now and see that, oh, an iconic pop star back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So maybe, I mean, there's always a reason for everything. Why did you really do it, Justin? Please, inquiring minds want to know.
I don't want to know.
I want to know.
I would have been comfortable with him just writing truly inspiring, blah, 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 all the way to Anne was a great girl. He turns the douchey knob up full blast with his last sentence. Hopefully she would have been a believer. To me, that is like your ex-boyfriend. Your ego exceeds the size of your dick. Justin Bieber, your ego was off the chart when you wrote that. Because Anne Frank had bigger problems going on in her life in those periods of times than listening to your music. I'm pretty sure even if you had music back then, your music would have been the last thing on her mind.
Yeah.
Or you could take it from a different angle and say Justin Bieber's music is what helped her get her mind off of what's going on. But with situations like that, where your life is in
I
danger...
just swallowed my gum.
Way to go.
What?
I just swallowed my gum.
Gum with a G.
Cum gum!
Okay, enough about Justin Bieber. Let's go into some first world problems, shall we?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Alright. First, if you guys are new to this podcast, first of all, where the fuck have you been? We're the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Right.
And talk about egos.
I've been the hottest thing since Cool Whip. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Cool Whip came a long way before bread.
Talk about egos the size bigger than their dicks. Boy, what about my
JR?
ego, right? I don't want to talk about JR's
He
dick.
looks like Angry Cat.
Anyway, he does look
He
like...
did! What? You missed it! His mouth was just hanging down.
If you're-
Pussy.
If you're new to this podcast, basically First World Problems is this. I find about 10 questions asked on Yahoo Answers. And we give our own answers to those questions. But they're not normal questions like, how... That was hot.
I can't help it.
They're not normal... Ooh, my God, that stinks. Oh. God.
Smells like orange soda.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, my friend Arthur, his burps when he...
Oh my God, I love Arthur.
When he chews watermelon gum, his burps smell like dirty diapers.
Ugh.
Oh, that was sexy.
How about puked on that?
You gonna live?
Anyway, these questions from Yahoo Answers that I read, they're not normal, common sense, normal people questions. They're either like, duh, or what the fuck. All right, question number 1. Okay, I read these as is because the grammar
Could be
grammar
fucked up.
is
They don't
fucked
check
up.
the grammar.
Yeah.
Spell check, bitches. Spell check.
Number 1, how turn computer monitor into mirror? Hi, does anyone know if it's possible to use a background that would essentially turn my computer monitor into a mirror? Scanning a mirror does not work.
Yeah, turn it off.
Yeah, the glare from the screen would let you see yourself.
Damn. And I'm the blonde.
What the fuck?
All
That's
right.
a dumbass.
Number
Dumbass.
question number 2. Girlfriend ain't had periods since. Okay, I'm kind of worried here since my G/F got pregnant and all. She isn't having her period. Do you think the baby is drinking the blood?
Oh my God.
What the
She is 6
I'm
months
walking out of
pregnant.
the room on this one.
What the fuck?
Wow, this is a first. I think I made Heather sick.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No?
So, do you think the baby is drinking her blood, JR?
What is it, a vampire baby?
I don't
She is knocked
know.
up by fucking the vampire from Twilight?
The vampire from Twilight.
Twilight.
Twilight. All right, Heather. I don't think she's gonna come back in for a little bit. I love you, Heather.
Okay, first off, if you have to ask that question, you should not be having sex point blank, period.
You shouldn't procreate.
How old are you? Did you not take sex ed in high school? Actually, they started teaching it in 5th grade. I know I have teenagers. They took...
Oh my God.
Who are your parents? Did they not have to talk with you? Do you need us to have the talk with you now? If so, let us know, and I will take an hour next week, and I will give you all the information you need on reproduction.
Oh yes, Heather's Sex Ed next week. Tune in. Heather,
That's
teacher.
just. I'm appalled. I'm floored. This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's not the first time
Really?
I've heard that word this weekend.
If you have to ask that question, you should not reproduce. And then if you do ask that question, how old are you?
Well, you do bring up a good point. Have they had sex ed yet?
Because nowadays, girls are starting their periods in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
You still should not be having sex. I didn't have sex till I was 19. No, I take that back. I'm a liar. I didn't have sex till I was 17. I was out of high school. In college.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? To a guy that they now call Dirty Durbin. Why they call him Dirty Durbin, I really don't want to know. Yeah,
Dirty Durbin.
Dirty Durbin. And Tim, I hope you're listening to this, because if not, I'm gonna make sure I tag you in it.
Next question. Why are the holes in cats' fur always in the right places for their eyes?
Well, obviously.
Why are your holes in your head in the right places for your eyes?
I'm just.
Next question.
Dumbfounded.
All right,
JR,
now.
it doesn't take much.
All right, I will err on caution. I will. What is the right? I will put out a disclaimer for this question. Cancer of any kind, shape, or form is not funny. It's a very serious thing, and if we do wind up laughing, it is not because this person has cancer. It's because of the person posting this. And I don't really think this is a funny one. This is a what the fuck. All right, next question. My boyfriend has skin cancer. I have been with my boyfriend for 6 months now. He's my absolute everything. But last week, he got told he had bad skin cancer. When he told me,
Is it melanoma?
it doesn't say. When he told me, I was heartbroken. Should I tell him that we should end it, or should we stay together?
First off, if you're going to end it because he has cancer, shame on you.
She's a bitch.
You don't need to be with him anyway. He deserves better.
Right.
Point blank, period. You're not going to be with somebody because of an illness, regardless of how long you've been together.
You should rot now.
Yeah, you should not be with him. You should just let it go and let him move on and find somebody that will stand beside him for it.
Yeah, go
So,
jump
with
off a
that
bridge.
being said, yeah.
Well, here's my thought on this. When you get married, part of your vow is
For richer, for poorer, through sickness and in
and
health,
health.
till death do you part. Dumbest. Dumb.
Okay, so
Although, the first time I got married,
well, so okay, say she does dump him and she moves on and she finds a guy, gets
karma
married.
is a bitch.
She finds a guy she gets married to him like 10 years down the road. He gets lung cancer.
Or she does.
Well, I'm just saying him for the sake
I
of
don't
this.
wish bad ill on anybody.
I don't either.
Karma is a bitch and she will slap you in your face.
Do you think she would be the kind to divorce this person if
Yup.
Yes.
If she's willing to have doubts and questions about staying with somebody now after, 5-6 months of being with them? 6 months may not seem like a long time, but it's a long time to invest yourself into somebody.
yeah.
Yeah.
With the fast pace that our world is moving around in today, 6 months is a long time to invest your life into somebody. And if you have no feelings, strong feelings, after 6 months to a year, it's time to cut ways.
6 months in Hollywood is like 3 forevers.
Right.
But,
Wow.
yeah. Anyway, next question. Are my masturbation habits bad? I have around 15 to 20 orgasms a day. Sometimes I reach 30s. I do it a lot, but I don't really know how to stop. Is there...
JR?
Is there... Oh, wow. No, I don't think JR submitted this question. You don't have 20 orgasms in a day, do you? Never mind, I don't want to know.
You can have 20 in an hour and a half worth of sex. Just
Anyway, is there a such a thing to be addicted to masturbating?
Yes,
Is there such a thing to have a sex addiction?
There's a proven fact that there's some psychological thing
See,
where
I knew he would know.
you would, because the case in point, there was times when I was in the Army, they had, you gotta get Section 8 for jacking off too much.
Whackums would know.
I'm lucky if I can get one in on a day. 15 to 20? Good lord.
Okay.
I did over the internet.
Don't get me wrong,
Facebook.
You shut up. Masturbation
Don't make
is
me
normal.
pull it up.
Shut
Okay.
up. I'm trying to talk. Masturbation is healthy. Whoever says they don't do it is full of shit. But that's a little
Some
bit too
people
much.
go to extremes.
Shut up.
Heather, have you taken something today to be extra?
But if you're doing that, depending if it's a male or female, if you're a dude, you're gonna be fucking chafing.
It don't matter if you're male or female.
Well, if he is male, at least he is preventing himself from having testicular cancer.
That or getting an STD.
And if you're a female, it causes your pussy to tighten.
Is that better than Kegel exercises?
I don't know, I've never done Kegel exercises. But I hear that I'm pretty tight. They are care to elaborate.
Question 6. I made Jesus-shaped pancakes. Sorry, I have to try to get through this one. I made Jesus-shaped pancakes, but I burnt them. Am I going to hell?
Yes, you're going to hell because you're an idiot.
First off, where did you get the mold for Jesus-shaped pancakes? Because I want some.
I bet Jesus-shaped pancakes would be delicious.
And if you burnt them, did you know Jesus was actually dark-skinned?
So maybe...
I mean, look at where he's from. He's from the Middle East.
I was gonna say
They're not white like we are. They have dark skin.
I was gonna
So
say-
really, did you burn it?
So what are you gonna say? Jesus black?
No, but he was dark. He
Well,
was darker than we are.
Here's the thing. The Bible does say during the communion, during the Last Supper, that Jesus had broken bread and given it to all of his disciples and said, "Eat, for this is my body." I think this person took that passage a little too far.
Right.
Turn them into pancakes.
I still want the mold for the Jesus pancakes, though.
Are you serving Jesus pancakes to your kids?
I will serve Jesus pancakes to my kids.
That's one way of getting religion, I guess.
Jesus pancakes.
Here, now you can go say you ate Jesus.
Jesus is in me.
Yeah.
I am going to hell for that one. Number
JR's
7.
giving me.
Number 7. I live in...
Charlie, I love you.
I love you
Do you
too.
know you're the only one of my male friends that I really haven't had sex with?
There's a reason for
I
that.
don't have many male friends, though.
I know. But
And I
according...
don't have very many. I don't have very many female friends either.
Hmm.
Is there something wrong with me?
Question
Maybe I have a
7.
sex addiction.
I live in Georgia, but I don't see Russia nowhere. Not even sound. But they says there's tanks. Should I be worried?
I'm
Okay.
just gonna look out the window on that one.
Okay. There is a state in the United States. and its name is Georgia. I'm sure that's where you live. There is a country over in Europe named Georgia. I believe it's in Europe, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's western part.
Western Europe.
Not western, but eastern part.
Okay. So, honestly, if you live in Georgia in the United States, you're not Sarah Palin. You're not going to see Russia out your back door.
So all you rednecks don't be grabbing your fucking guns and thinking the Russians are invading.
Atlanta is Russian free, as far as I know. I don't want to say that because I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'll probably be wrong. But I don't think that you live in the Georgia that should be concerned about Russia. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Go back to school.
All right. Question number 8. Does it go dark at night where you're from?
Every day.
I think it's supposed to be dark everywhere you go.
No, there's some. Alaska's
except
light
for
for
Alaska.
6
Well, except
6
for-
months out of the year.
Well,
or-
except for Alaska, but everywhere else it's supposed to be dark.
How do you know? Have you been everywhere?
I don't know, have I?
I've been
No, you
everywhere,
haven't.
man. I've been everywhere.
I
Da,
don't know.
da,
Have
da, da,
No, you haven't been everywhere.
da, da.
So therefore, how do you know that it's not light somewhere else all day long?
Because I got friends all over this.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
friends. I could turn this whole conversation into one big country.
JR's a fucking liar mouth.
There's a song about lying. I'll think of it. Anyway,
You do not have friends in fucking Pakistan, Afghanistan,
Yes, I do.
Urania.
I play. There's a Facebook game.
Really?
There's friends that I play a
What?
Facebook game with that are from.
Hey, hang on. Wait a second.
And you think I'm stupid?
I wanted him to say, yeah, I do. I can
Heather,
call him a liar.
Heather, where is Urania?
Wow. Where the hell is it? Yeah.
You know, like Narnia.
Narnia.
You care to rephrase?
Travis, you had to do that. I was waiting for him to say, yes, I do. So I can call him a liar now.
Question number
Everybody.
9. Question number 9. Help, I smoked way too much weed? And they phrase that as a question. My friends are over, and I smoked way too much, and I'm dizzy, spelled 1Z, and I cannot see straight. The room is moving.
Maybe you should stop smoking weed, you fucking retard.
Maybe you're allergic to it.
Get a life.
I'm not saying nothing to incriminate myself.
All right. Number 10. And this should go into Heather's sex ed class next week.
Oh, Jesus.
Last question. Is the vagina, or whatever girls peed out of, in the same place
It's
as a
called
boy's...
a urethra.
Is it in the same place as a boy's penis? P-E-N-U-S.
Penis?
Well, I don't know what a penis is. A penis. Penis.
Is that what
A
we're calling it now?
penis and a vagina, the vajayjay, or the whatever you want to call it, both have what is called a urethra. That is what it comes out of. And I'm sorry, but I don't piss out my vagina. I piss out the urethra, which is at the top of the vajayjay, in between the lips. Thanks. Have a
Oh my god.
You know the thing. You know the thing that they stick the catheter in when you have a baby?
Oh wow. That is a new kind of... I've had a catheter stuck in me. That is a new kind of pain right there.
Doesn't feel good.
Okay.
That was hence back to the thing before about the whole pregnancy and bleeding and is the baby sucking the blood. Yeah, it's a fucking vampire, you dumbass. Did you ever... apparently they watched too much Twilight.
Okay, after that, we're going to go ahead and woosah for a second because Heather wants to talk to us about something really serious. So, Heather, I will give the floor to you.
Yes, I do. I have a very, very best friend, more like a brother. His name is Joshua Johnson. He moved to Richmond, Virginia on February the 2nd, and has been missing since February the 15th. He weighs 150 pounds, is 5'9", has dark brown hair, blue eyes. He's got facial hair, beard. It's not long though. He wears black rectangular glasses. Usually always wears a hat. He's 23, but he looks older with his beard. He moved into a 2-story house, which a man had offered him a job in landscaping. Okay. And this was on February the 14th, which was Valentine's Day. This man offered him a job doing landscaping and said that he was getting divorced and would bring him furniture tomorrow, which would be the 15th.
Okay.
He texted his mom that night, told her he loved her and that he was going to bed. And that was at 7:08 p.m. and that was the last time anybody has heard anything from him.
So, February 14th, 7:08 p.m.?
7:08 was the last time anybody had heard anything from him. We've been in contact with the Richmond, Virginia homicide detectives that are in charge of his case. It has not been considered a homicide because there's no body, there's no evidence of any foul play, there's nothing. The detective's name is Detective Pittman. They didn't even have him on the missing list because people, let me tell you, when you're an adult and you go missing, unless there's probable cause, they will not consider you a missing person. And there's nothing that you can do about it. That and hence leaves the family to do their own searching, their own what have you. We tried to Google Earth, the last area where he was known to be, and we can't seem to pull it up. It's not registering, but we do know that he told us when he looked out his window, he could see the housing, Richmond, Virginia's housing, across the street. So we do know that much. So if anybody out there that listens to us that is from that area, Richmond, Virginia, or anywhere.
If you think you have information or you know somebody who has information, please feel free to share this podcast with that person, and hopefully we can get some answers.
Yeah. I'm on Facebook. His mom is on Facebook. Her name is Bobby Johnson, spelled Bobbi Johnson. If you have any information, I cannot find the number for Detective Pittman, or I would put that on here too. But
or you know what?
Just call the Richmond, Virginia Police Department. They do have detectives that are working this case.
And you can also feel free to message us on our Facebook account. That is Unusual Suspects Show. All one word, lowercase, no hyphens, no underscores. Just drop a message in our inbox if you have any information regarding this case, and we will forward it to the appropriate areas.
Yeah. I love him. I miss him. Talk to him every day.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with more T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects right after this. Hey, welcome back to T-Hat and the Unusual Suspects. I'm T-Hat, your host, if you didn't know that already. I have Heather and JR in the studio with me.
What's up, bitches?
I have my cat Avalon in the studio with me. And he won't speak Probably because I will be petting him the whole entire.
Hot.
He is hot. Those of you with pet allergies, don't worry. You will not be affected. However, people with pet allergies in my studio will be affected. But thank God for $75 worth of eye drops.
Yeah,
Poor Heather.
I know.
All right. Over the weekend, Space Mountain was closed at Disney to review safety protocols. 3 rides at Disneyland, including the famous Space Mountain roller coaster, were temporarily closed down over the weekend as the company reviewed its employee safety protocols after citations from state regulators. The citations were received Friday from the California Division of Occupational Safety and Health, OSHA, according to Disneyland Reports spokeswoman Susie Brown. The closure Saturday of Space Mountain, the Matterhorn bobsleds, and Soarin' over California were voluntary and were made out of an abundance of caution, Brown said Sunday. So,
Okay, so what were the issues?
let me see. The citations were related to an incident in November when a contracted worker was injured while performing maintenance on the exterior of the Space Mountain attraction. So, I'm assuming something fell on it. Does that make you feel safe riding a roller coaster knowing that people who work on these things are getting injured?
No. But in the same aspect, what the hell fell on him?
I do not know. Hang on. Furthermore, Disneyland Resort failed to have approved anchorages or approved tiebacks for contract employees to attach when performing scheduled exterior building maintenance. So maybe something didn't fall on him. He just fell. He has nothing to grab onto. That makes me a little more safe knowing that nothing fell on him.
Yeah. Sorry for you. I know that sucks, but maybe you should rethink your occupation there.
Yeah. I don't think I could work on a
I
roller coaster.
wouldn't work on a roller coaster. I wouldn't work on anything dangerous. I'm too pretty to die. The world
This
would
man
miss
didn't
me.
die, Heather. He didn't die. He just hurt his back.
Be my luck, I would die, and I'm too beautiful to die.
Okay.
The world would miss me.
I am sure Margaret Thatcher said the same thing.
Well, the world would mourn me, you know.
JR!
Yes.
I'm
Me?
famous.
We focused some attention on Heather. Now we're going to focus some attention on you. We're going to start... That was hot.
I know. Just showing some love. Showing some love.
You got me saying that shit now. That's hot. There's another $5 to you, Paris.
Yeah.
Bitch ain't getting shit from me. Stand in line with the rest of them.
Okay, we brought JR into the studio because we're going to start something new for you guys to enjoy. Because those of us who know JR, we sit here and we listen to him rant and rant and rant.
For absolutely no reason.
And so we've decided here on the show we're going to offer him some free therapy. So we begin what we call What Grinds JR's Gears.
I know.
JR, what grinds your gears this week?
This week, I'm going to talk about the bureaucracy of the Veterans Administration and the way they're treating the veterans who've been disabled, and they're denying these gentlemen their benefits.
Talk louder, JR.
I'm sorry.
He's
What
got a
did-
hairball in his
What
I'm
pisses me
sorry, it was
All right,
for
what
the work.
really irritates me is, will you shut up so I can talk? What pisses me off is, I know, for example, I have friends who had this happen to them. They basically went to, after they get out of service because they got hurt or whatever, they serve their country proudly, but yet they're telling they don't get benefits because supposedly they don't have enough time, or supposedly they're not injured enough. A lot of BS, red tape.
A lot of bureaucracy is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, and they need to overhaul the system because as somebody who served in the military, I know what it's like to get screwed over by them too. And it's ridiculous that we should be accepted, and not be treated like crap.
Okay, I am in full agreement that it doesn't matter if you served overseas or if you served here in the United States, whether you are full-time Army, whether you are reserves, whether you are National Guard, or any branch of the military, you do deserve benefits.
Right.
That's what they're enlisting into the Army for. Benefits and education. 90% of your people who enlist are looking for that. There's, well, I'll say 75 and be safe. There is a small portion that do enter it as a career, but they go on to have families,
Right.
and they need the benefits for their families.
It's just like working any other job, except for you put your life on the line every day, all day, for however many years you've enlisted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but if one of you, and I've had family in the military, if you're going to be called into active duty, regardless of if you're going for training, if you're going to fight, or what have you, when you enlist, you sign documentation
Mm-hmm.
of being compensated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? They're not getting that. And I think that's bullshit, because that's, if you go to a job, workman's comp,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Here's the thing. There are countries overseas, in Europe, in Africa, in Asia, even Australia to a certain extent. They treat their military like celebrities.
I'm sorry, but I think that we are a third world country. Just saying.
Hell, our celebrities get better treatment.
Our
than we-
football players get better fucking treatment. Our baseball players get better treatment, and they make more money.
Not all that, people, and I know I'm going to catch hell for it, people who came in this country illegally get benefits.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
that's a
fuck is-
whole nother issue.
What
and
the
I've
fuck
got,
is wrong with that picture?
Well, there
fucking
are
people in prison
they
treated
get
better.
free
get treated
health care.
better.
People in prison get free health care in this country, people. Do you realize that, okay, somebody like me, who wouldn't have any insurance, say I get stabbed, or I get shot, or somebody mugs me and puts me in the hospital, they go to prison. I still have to pay for that health care out of my pocket. They go to prison, they have a toothache, it's covered.
Yeah.
They get 3 hots in a fucking cot, and they get to watch TV in their own little cozy jail cells.
That's not all they get, but I mean, that's irrelevant. The point of it being is, why are people in prison, or anywhere for that matter, getting better treatment? And then that's just like this whole Texas thing. When the psychologists killed all them soldiers, they don't want to give them the compensation because they weren't active. Are you fucking kidding me? When you enlist, you're automatically active because you're on call. If they call you and tell you to go, you gotta go. To me, that's active duty.
Yeah.
That's like being on call. How dare you not compensate them families? How dare you not compensate our soldiers?
Because they don't.
Because if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have the right to tell them no.
Because the government don't give 2 shits about us, that's why.
I'm telling you what, our government fucking sucks.
So
I love America, but I hate the people that run it.
And that's across both sides of the fence.
Yep.
The thing is, and the reason I bring the prisoner thing up is because I want you people to get what we're trying to say here. Prisoners, people who rape, kill, people who
I say we send them to the front line.
molest children, people who embezzle your money, people who rob you.
Governors that are sitting in prison for embezzlement and fucking fraud, and put them in the front line. Make them do it.
They get free health care. Drug dealers that get caught, put in prison, they get free health care. Free.
Politicians do too.
Well, that's a different subject. They get free health care, but the people that serve in our military don't.
Hell,
What is wrong with this picture?
Hell, for a while they took away our education tuition assistance.
Well, they did reinstate that. But
Our government makes it to where our people don't want to enlist. What are they going to do then? Draft? Go ahead, because I'm telling you what, it's gonna be another one of them.
They're gonna be
The
fucked.
people of America against the government. I can see it right now.
here's a scary thought. Back in the 1960s, we had a lot of civil right issues. We also had a war going on, had several things going on that we drafted. They didn't have technology and all the stuff that we know now. They didn't have any of that back then.
Right.
What would happen if you took that era and brought it present?
Our government would be fucked.
How so?
Because the people would take over. Because back then they weren't stupid. They fought for what they believed in. Nowadays, people don't give a shit.
That is a good point. People are just so oversaturated with the government sucks. The government sucks. They tune themselves
Then
out.
do something about it. Stand up for your rights. We still have rights as citizens. You know what I'm saying? But everybody is scared. Dude, I'm not afraid to go to jail. I don't give a shit.
And that's why I don't like neoconservatism, is because they go out there and try to scare people. Well, they're talking about taking away Second Amendment. I get that. But then the globalists are taking over, and we're going to be under one, we're going to be under one government, one bank,
That'll never
one
happen.
blah, 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 blah. So they have all these people running scared, and it's like, you sit there and you listen to a neoconservative, but they continue to talk about what's going to happen, what's going to happen, what's going to happen. Well, people like Alex Jones, let me ask you one question. If this is supposed to happen, give us an answer. What do you want us to do? You say, stand up. Well, that's pretty vague, Alex Jones.
I don't know if anybody has ever listened to them, but there's this group called Anonymous.
Yes, I know of Anonymous.
And I'm sorry, but I do believe that they hit it head on. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we, the people, took what was ours, our government wouldn't stand a chance.
But that's all a different.
I don't know.
That's all a different area.
That's how I feel.
But anything else grinding your gears this week?
Yeah, another thing I'm fucking annoyed is fucking. Let's see.
I know,
There's several-
fucking is annoying me too.
There's several things that actually annoyed the hell out of me this week.
Okay, let's just name one. What's at the top of your head right
Besides
now?
the VA thing. I'm tired of our freaking state government trying to. Or no, I'll take that. I would never want to live in New York because who they want to tell you it's illegal to drink a big soda. I mean, come on, that's really fucking retarded.
So, you would not get along with Mayor Bloomberg.
Hell no. I would put my foot up his ass.
Mayor Bloomberg trying to outlaw big sodas. He was overturned by that. He was overturned.
Outlaw big sodas.
Yeah, like a 2-liter.
Yeah.
Or if you go to
Shut the front
if
door.
you go to a movie theater, you can't get a big soda.
Yeah, if you go to a movie theater or restaurant, you can't order a large soda. If you order pizza for delivery, you can't order a 2-liter of soda. Like, that is an American institution. Pizza, soda, they go together. It's like saying you can't eat a hot dog at a baseball game.
It's un-American.
What the fuck gives people the right? I mean, really. Do they think they're God?
Apparently they think.
I'm gonna order a big fucking soda if I want a big fucking soda. I'm a big girl. It takes a lot. I'm thirsty.
I mean, if I want to drink a soda, I'll go to New York and in front of that son of a bitch's face and drink it right in there and flip them off.
But he was overturned on that. So in New York City, you can order big sodas again. And
New York City is a big city.
Mayor Bloomberg cannot say you can't.
I
Which
mean,
does bring up a good
for
point.
God's sake, they already took away our supersize. Bitches. I like
Here-
supersize.
Here's the question, though, and I'm going to play devil's advocate for a second. You know, we talk about how, as a society, as a nation, we're getting fatter.
We're a fat ass nation.
Our risks of diabetes are skyrocketing because of our diets. Now,
Okay, then stop making it $1 for a motherfucking double cheeseburger and $5 for a fucking salad.
hang on. Let me finish my thought. So now, when Mayor Bloomberg kind of steps in and wants to do something about it, we talk out the other side of our mouth as a society, not individually, and say, well, you can't do that. We are entitled to our big sodas. So, is there a medium with this? Is there a happy medium we can reach to where...
It's like saying you can't drink bottled water.
Well, here's my thing. To solve it's how should I put it? If it's the parentals, like for kids, they're saying kids are getting too fat. Well, here's something. Make them go outside and play. Lock that door.
I'm not locking the door on my kids. I'll lock the door on you.
I was made to go outside and
I was
they locked
made
the
to-
door on
Dude,
me.
I was
My
young.
parents-
But then it was safe to go outside.
That's a good point.
I mean, I agree with that. Or sign them up for like the YMCA, something, or sports.
My kids do
activities.
sports every summer,
Well,
all year round.
hang on. I'm
Okay.
going to back up to what you just said. I'm gonna retract what I said. I'm gonna say, you know what? Fuck that. It's still safe to go outside because there was the same amount of crime going on back when we were kids as there is now. It's just more widely reported now. You hear it from different sources, and police are giving more statistics now. It's not like more people are dying today than there were 40 years ago. That was awkward.
But I mean, basically, it's up to the parents that should determine what the people should be dictate what they can and can't eat, not the fucking government.
I do agree. Parents need to, as a whole, parents need to step into their kids' lives a little more and make more wiser decisions on their children's diet rather than, well, they're hungry, I don't feel like fixing something, let's go to McDonald's. Sorry. I mean, if you want your kids healthy,
But
put the extra effort in.
and then again, if you're on the go and you cannot give your kids a healthy meal, McDonald's, Arby's, Wendy's, I don't give a fuck who you are. if you want people to lose weight and to watch their fucking diet, stop making salads fucking $6 to $8 for a little salad and making double cheeseburgers $1. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna buy whatever the fuck's on the dollar menu.
Well, yeah.
And I'm a fat ass bitch and I don't give a shit.
That's the up with the companies. That's their deal.
Right. But in the same aspect, yeah, okay. If you go to McDonald's every day, 3 times a fucking day, are you gonna gain weight?
Hell, you could gain weight
With the grease and all that, right?
Hell, you gain weight just.
So why
working
would you
there.
sue somebody? Because you went to McDonald's 3 times a day and it was bad for your heart.
Right.
And you win for that. What is that saying?
I don't know.
There's
You know,
a lot of
I
I mean,
frivolous
really, what is that
lawsuits.
telling people?
Well, it's
Here, we don't want you to get, we're a fat nation, but here, you can sue this person because you're obese, because you went to their restaurant. Are you fucking kidding me?
it happened on The Simpsons.
It happened in real life.
Yeah, somebody tried suing McDonald's because their
They
kid
did
got
sue
fat.
McDonald's and they won $2.6 million.
Because their kid got fat.
No, because they got fat.
Well,
Not only are we a fat ass society, we're a dumbass society as well.
Well, we were a lazy one too.
okay, so we're gonna take our lazy, dumb, fat asses on a break for a minute, and we will come back with sports for dummies with good old JR. When we continue here on T-Hat in the Unusual Suspects. Hey guys, welcome back to T-Hat in the Unusual Suspects. I've been accenting that unusual all night long.
Yes, you have been.
Unusually accented.
Because we're all a bunch of fat ass, lazy, unusual people.
Unusual people. I just like that word.
Hi, bitches.
Unusual.
I'm
Unusual.
Heather, if you didn't know.
I'm T-Hat, your host, and we have Heather, and we have JR. JR,
Yes.
say hi.
Hello.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh, God, what do we want to talk about? The 2013 MTV Movie Awards are going on as we speak.
Shut the front door. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't want to talk about it.
What's it about? Best reality
Shut
TV shows?
up, JR.
You shut up.
Don't make me use your name, Leslie.
Ooh. Anyway.
I'm supposed to be at home right now watching them, and I really don't want to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Oh, I also want to know what's going on Doc and Beth the Hunt.
Well, CMT will play the shit out of that.
I hope they do, because
They
I
will.
will watch the shit out of that.
A little bit of music for you. American Idol on the charts, apparently for the first time in the show's history. Other idols or idol contestants from previous seasons have gone onto the show and performed their new songs, and they've seen sales boosts in those singles that they perform. So
Oh, how nice.
that's awesome. Philip Phillips right now has the #1 adult contemporary song this week for his song Home.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
You gonna live?
His current
No, would
song.
you go to my funeral if I didn't? With that smirk, I would take that as a fuck no, bitch. Well, guess what, JR? Fuck you too, because I'll come back and punch your ass.
Okay, well that went downhill very rapidly. JR,
Yes.
sports for dummies.
Alright. Let's see. I got a couple of things I can talk about. Apparently, LeBron James is becoming a weather spot.
Yes, let's talk about this.
As apparently there was a tweet left a Twitter post about reporting lots of rain in the Florida Coral Gables area, I guess.
Okay.
And apparently, everybody, the weather service people were making, trying to have fun, make a joke out of it, I guess, because apparently, according to the story report, it's at the bottom. It said, excuse me, LeBron James, number 6 of the Miami Heat, reported significant street flooding in the Coral Gables area. And it was reported through social media, i.e. Twitter.
But they actually issued a flood warning because of this, didn't they?
They did. But when I saw the post on Facebook, a lot of people from the Cleveland area got butthole hurt.
Butthole hurt?
Because of I'm leaving Cleveland.
JR has his own lingo. Sorry. Butthole hurt. I'm going to have to remember that.
All right,
Well-
shut up.
LeBron James.
Fight me.
LeBron James. I don't know if he's ever taking a storm spotters class, or I would doubt it. I know I am certified to call in storms.
So am I.
You haven't taken the class this year, then.
Well, I'll take the Cleveland.
Whatever.
Yes. I feel like I'm Elvis Duran taking my pet to work today. Okay, what else is going on in the world of sports?
I guess baseball and softball is coming back to Olympics, making an Olympic return in 2020.
The Cubs are going to win this year.
The Cubs are going to win the Olympics?
No, the Cubs are going to win the World Series this year. I'm foreseeing it. I'm telling the future.
I love that show.
What show?
It's like the 100+ year show. The Cubs are going to win. The Cubs are going to win. I love that show.
Fight me, Travis.
I'm a Cards fan. I can say that.
Screw you both.
Anyway,
He's a Cubs fan.
Only when they don't lose.
That I will say, the song that they play when the Cubs win at home is so
Da
fucking
da da da
annoying.
da 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 da.
It's not the song.
anyway, carrying on. Like I said, softball and baseball is going to make a return because it was a good sport to have in the Olympics, other than some of the crap they got out there now.
I will say, I think taking wrestling out of the Olympics is a big mistake.
That was retarded too.
Awkward fucktard.
Aqua fart tard?
Awkward fucktard. I'm sorry, I'm reading something.
Also, another thing in sports, there's going to be female MMA fighters making more appearances on UFC.
Hot damn.
There's actually a UFC division for women now. There is a champion that has been crowned.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, what's her name? Rousey?
What's her name? You're our sports columnist, and you call her what's her
I
name?
don't follow MMA fighting.
You should.
I don't really give a shit.
I will MMA fight you.
I will MMA fight this cat.
In some sad news, apparently a snowboarder, Shaloni Miller died at the age of 29.
Condolences.
Is it a he or a she?
Let's see.
I'm sorry, that was disrespectful of me because the person has already passed
yes,
on.
It's younger brother of famous snowboarder, skier, Bodie Miller.
Okay, what did he die of?
Cause of death is being investigated, but they're saying foul play is not suspected.
So it's more or less a Sonny Bono incident.
It could be, but they found him unresponsive in his van. Also, Kobe Bryant's going to be out the rest of the
Hot damn.
season, and his recovery time is 6 to 9 months.
Why?
Because he torn Achilles tendons in his knee.
That hurts like a bitch.
I bet it does. It looked very painful on tape.
And then not as bad as that one kid from
Oh my God.
that kid from Louisville.
I don't give a fuck. I want to see that video.
I don't.
I do.
Disgusting.
I don't.
I do. It come out of the skin.
And also the fight from the Dodgers-Padres game. Apparently, Greinke's going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks. And the
He's
gentleman
Dodgers,
is who?
Padres.
He's the pitcher for the Dodgers, Zach Greinke. And the gentleman that was responsible for the injury for the fight, Quentin, is being suspended for 8 games.
8 games?
Because he chose not to fight the suspension, as they're getting ready to play the Dodgers again on Monday. So,
All right. Well, thank you for that, JR. Okay, so what are we going to talk about now?
Can I just say something? I just found something on Facebook, and I'm sorry, but I think it's hilarious as fuck.
Okay.
It says your fucking horoscope. Aries, selfish prick. Taurus, stubborn asshole. Gemini, annoying attention whore. Cancer, a moody jerk. Leo, an egotistical douchebag.
Sweet.
Virgo, a neurotic bitch.
You're a neurotic bitch.
well, I'm not a bitch.
Libra, a flanky derelict.
Okay.
Scorpio, an obsessive twat. Sagittarius, an awkward fucktard. Sorry.
Wait, what was Scorpio?
Scorpio was an obsessive twat.
Oh.
Sagittarius was an awkward fucktard. That's where that came into play. Capricorn, a greedy emo. Aquarius, a perverted psychopath. And Pisces, a whiny bimbo. I'm a Pisces. I am not a whiny bimbo.
Well.
Fuck you.
I made a quick trip to St. Louis, Missouri yesterday morning. And actually, I have to watch what I talk about with this because it was a super secret
Mission.
Well, it wasn't really a mission. Basically, I hung out with the Always Late crew. The Dream Team was back, even if it was only for one day. T-Hat and Mr. Late Night. And,
Does everybody know about what happened the first season?
Yeah, I know what happened the first season.
Do
No.
the listeners about like who won and
No, because those videos have not been posted yet.
Mm.
So,
I was just wondering because I was curious.
you guys are in for a treat with this show. I mean, it's on.
I think we should merge.
You think we should merge?
Mhm.
Well, I'm trying to work a deal to where all the eliminated contestants will, I can get to do an interview with them. So, but we have to coordinate that to when the video gets posted of eliminations.
I hope Sarah lost. Fuck you, Sarah.
Sarah, for those of you who don't know, she wants to put women back 100 years, put them back in the kitchen, pregnant and
She can
barefoot.
suck my left titty.
Might like that too much.
Only with you, baby.
Oh God. Anyway, I came
Promises,
down there
promises.
I went down there to help out with an episode of season 2. I'm not telling you who's there, who I was talking to. I'm not going to tell you who's on the show.
We're talking
JR,
about
she could suck my left titty and you'll be sucking on the right. I don't know why you're playing.
Anyway.
Anyway, carrying on.
YouTube.com/AlwaysLateTV is the YouTube channel to catch everything that is going on with Local Ambition. I also went to Champaign on Thursday, JR and I did, to a place called Memphis on Main. Hung out
Yeah, I
with...
like how you and JR just keep going places and you leave everybody else the fuck out.
Anyway, hung out there with Lucas, who is our new media manager, our new music and movies guy. We'll come up with a more cooler title for him. But shout out to Lucas. You guys will meet him very, very soon. he's going to be another one of those. He won't be live in the studio, but we'll probably call him during the show when we
Lucas,
tape.
we still gotta go shopping on Travis's debit card.
No, we said I would use your debit card to pay for your shopping trip.
No. Why would I
Yes.
pay for my own shopping trip?
Because you're the one shopping, bitch!
I need a sugar daddy. That's all there is to it.
I'm sure
Huh.
there's plenty of them around here.
Well,
I heard you're available.
No, I'm no sugar daddy.
Then again, I guess you gotta have money to be a sugar daddy.
exactly.
That's right.
Plus,
And
you're getting married.
broke.
Tell your husband to B to win the lottery. Then he could be your sugar daddy.
Fuck you.
Oh.
I want money. I want money.
Then rob me.
I'm a gold digger. I'm messing with the broke to broke.
You're a regular Kanye West.
Fuck Kanye West. He sucks. And he's a dick. I swear to God, if I was Taylor Swift and he said that shit to me, I would have blasted him.
Have you heard the Ray J diss track to Kanye and to
No.
all those people? Well, Ray J, the brother of Brandy,
Brandy.
the singer,
Right.
singer Brandy. You know, have you ever loved somebody sitting in my room? The one that killed the chick on when she was driving drunk. Anyway,
And got away with it.
yeah, and got away with it. Anyway, he came out with his diss track to Kanye. Everybody knows that's how Kim Kardashian got famous. She fucked Ray J, and it was caught on tape, and the whole world saw. Except for Heather.
I didn't see it. I want to see it though. Not
It
bad.
was disappointing.
My perv.
Yeah.
I like porn. Porn is how I learned how to sex.
See, I don't get why people want to get with Kim Kardashian, because at least in that tape, she just laid there. She sucked his dick a little bit, but then she just laid there. And Ray J did all the work. So it was,
He
yeah.
was a dead fish.
So why, Kanye? Why? You know, I mean, yeah, she has a big ass, but she does nothing with it. Nothing at all.
Yeah,
So
she gave
prepared
him
to
up late.
prepare to do all the work, Kanye, because that's the Kardashian way. Anyway.
That's fucking sad. And that bitch can get a sugar daddy, but I can't.
Apparently, he's messing with some other chick.
Oh, I didn't know about that. That's
So-
breaking news.
Supposedly, some chick in Paris.
Did What's His Nuts make that video, Jonas?
It has never been released, so I'm assuming it was a hoax.
Get the broke out of here.
But
I still believe it.
maybe it still exists, and he was able to block it from being released. Who knows?
Oh,
But
God.
anyway, Ray J came out with a diss track saying, "I hit it first." That's probably a jab to Reggie Bush and to Chris Humphries as well. I've not heard the track. If you've heard the track, send it to us,
Yeah.
And here's
because I
my,
can't find it anywhere.
here's my advice to any athletes that want to get with a Kardashian: stay away from them. They'll ruin your.
That's like Nick Lachey telling boy banders to stay away from Taylor Swift,
Right.
which has happened.
Well, case in point, look at what happened to Reggie Bush when he got with her. He played like shit. Chris Humphries.
That was his own doing. She didn't make him play like shit.
Or
He
stay
played
away
like
from-
shit because
or-
he ain't no good.
Or stay away from Jessica Simpson while you're at it too.
Well, how do you know? You know this shit firsthand? Or is it hearsay? Word of mouth?
I seen.
Or was it by the Inquirer?
I don't know, Inquirer. I don't read that crap.
This is going to be fun. Anyway, this is a perfect opportunity to bring up our Facebook page, facebook.com/Unusual Suspect Show. No hyphens, no underscores. Past month, we've been toddling between 76 and 77 likes. I would like to get us above 100.
I would like to get us above that too.
So here's what I'm willing to do. I'm going to hold a contest here. I want you to bring us fresh blood. Well, maybe not fresh blood. I want you to bring us some friends. Bring us people that will like the show. The people who do that, actually the one person who brings in the most friends after we've hit over our goal of 100 likes, I'm going to arrange for that person to either be on the phone or sit in on one of our segments. So you have an opportunity to be on our show.
And know that we are not bullshitting.
So help us get over 100 likes. There are ways I can track, so don't be giving me like any bogus names. Because what you're going to do is every friend that you see that you direct to us that likes the show, I want you to inbox the show and let me know that friend's name. I can track it, so there's no chance for error.
Right. So, yeah. Bring your friends.
Yes, we like to play with new people.
We do. We like fresh meat. We want to suck your blood.
We really don't want to suck your blood. Anyway, we need to get over 100 likes, and we need your help to do so. So bring your friends, tell them about us. Make sure they like our page on Facebook, and you might end up on our show.
Who knows? Maybe if we like you, you'll be a permanent resident.
You're acting like this is an insane asylum. A permanent resident where we all hug ourselves in our white jackets.
Travis, have you met me lately?
Well, that's a little redundant.
I'm a one-woman fucking circus. I belong in an insane asylum.
You can't even say it either. We also have a Twitter. Follow us. Twitter.com/ well, I guess I don't have to say twitter.com for that. We are at T-Hat and T-Hat and the US. I have to keep thinking about that because I screw it up every time.
Yes.
T-Hat. We are on Twitter at T-Hat and the US. Anyway.
What the fuck are you waiting for?
Yeah. What the fuck are you waiting for?
It's free, bitches! Everybody likes free shit, right?
Right.
So download us, listen to us, and I'm sure if you don't laugh, somebody else will.
If you don't,
we're fucking hilarious.
And we're sexy.
And we know it.
All right, I want to thank.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Sure.
Anyway, I want to thank Heather, and I want to thank JR, even though he had to step out for a minute. I am T-Hat. Thank you for listening.
I'm Heather, bitches.
Tune in next week where we have even more hilarity and awkwardness for you.
So horny. So horny.
God, you are such a slut, Heather.
Bitches love me a long time.
Bye, everybody.